Welcome to ASHP TV. I'm Dwayne Ballin. Darren Coons joins me for the final day of the 2017 mid-year clinical meeting and our last daily broadcast. Over the course of this week, we've covered mid-year meeting highlights, the latest pharmacy news, and our ever-popular question of the day. In today's episode, Marilyn Ritchie sits down with us to discuss her Spotlight on Science keynote address. Then, Joseph Hill, ASHP's Director of Government Relations, highlights important legislation on Capitol Hill and shares a few tips on how pharmacists can get involved in political advocacy. But first, we meet with Staff Sergeant Mary Johnson, the 2017 PTCB Certified Pharmacy Technician of the Year.
Hi, this is Darren Coons with ASHP TV, and I'm here with Staff Sergeant Mary Johnson. And Mary, you are the 2017 PTCB Certified Pharmacy Technician of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And let's talk a little bit about what federal pharmacy technicians and non-federal pharmacy technicians can learn from one another.
So it's vastly different on the military side from what we go through, and our roles as technicians kind of overlay into a pharmacist role.
Okay.
So to have the partnership of working with civilian technicians would allow us as military technicians to see the differences in how dosing is done, as well as ordering, contract. To have that shared information could help us decrease the time that it takes for the DoD to implement changes and to catch up with the civilian side.
Right, so just building those relationships and learning from one another sounds like the most important part.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again, and thank you for joining us at ASHP TV.
Welcome to ASHP TV. I'm Dwayne Ballin, and I'm joined by Dr. Marilyn Ritchie, who is our Spotlight on Science keynote at the mid-year this year. Expert is pharmacogenomics. Now, this is precision medicine, and it seems as though one of the keys of this is that pharmacists have to be flexible and cannot be married to old practices, correct?
That is correct. As we've learned more and more about how our DNA variation leads to how we respond to medications, it means that for pharmacists, they need to kind of move away from that first-line therapy, try it and see if it works, then the next therapy, then the next, and allow themselves the flexibility to see what alternative therapies might be best for the patient based on their DNA variation. And so, for example, some of the big blockbuster medications that work for the majority of patients may not work for the few that have certain DNA changes that lead to them to not metabolize the drug or not transport the drug to where it needs to go. And so instead, those patients might need an alternative therapy. And so more and more, I think we'll see that people are being genotyped prior to their therapeutic prescriptions being filled, and they'll use the medication that's right for them rather than the typical first-line therapy.
Dr. Ritchie, thank you.
Thank you.
For more, log on to ashptv.com.
Hi, this is Darren Coons with ASHP TV, and I'm joined this morning with Joe Hill, Director of Government Relations for ASHP.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, with regard to drug shortages, can you tell us a little bit about the activities with ASHP on the Hill and within regulatory agencies?
Absolutely. ASHP works closely with the Food and Drug Administration to try and prevent and mitigate drug shortages. Okay. And at this point, we are beginning a Capitol Hill strategy to lobby for some additional authorities for the agency to help, again, prevent and mitigate the impact of drug shortages, because we know it's been so bad on our members.
Okay, and so in terms of members getting involved, well, what can they do? What advice, what can they do to get more involved with advocacy?
Sure, there are a number of ways that our members can get involved. They can pay attention to our news links that come out every week. We usually have a number of government relations articles. We also have, throughout the year, a number of grassroots letter writing campaigns that we're engaged in, and of course we're all accessible as staff, so they can always reach out to us.
And is there a website they should go to in order to see updates and keep on top
Absolutely.
And be connected?
ASHP.org on the Advocacy and Issues section. They'll see our entire portfolio of issues and the most up-to-date information.
And what does this year, looking forward, what are you going to be mostly focused on?
I think drug shortages is probably going to be one of our top priorities, but we're also focused on getting the provider status legislation passed. We're currently at 239 co-sponsors in the House, 49 in the Senate, so we've got about half of each chamber, bipartisan support, and we're hoping to get it across the finish line in 2018.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for joining us here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You bet. And thank you for joining us at ASHP TV. Hi, this is Darren Coons with ASHP TV, and we're here at the very end of our 2017 mid-year clinical meeting in beautiful Orlando. We've had a fantastic time, and we're going to wrap it up with one last question of the day. And our question is going to be, what is your favorite memory from a mid-year clinical meeting? Let's go find out.
My favorite memory would be going to the showcase and talking to all the different programs that I could potentially be at next year.
My most favorite memory is the first one back in 2009 when I came with my friends and we were all graduating that following year, and just being able to have a fun outing that was still very beneficial for our career.
The Michelle Obama lecture.
My favorite memory is when Bill Clinton was the keynote speaker.
My favorite memory, without a doubt, was hearing Michelle Obama speak yesterday.
My favorite memory was actually this year, marking our PGY1 residency program for July 2018 for the very first time for Largo Medical Center.
So that wraps up our coverage with our questions of the day and a lot of great answers. Thanks for joining us. I'm feeling really relaxed about all this now. And make sure to join us next year at the 2018 mid-year clinical meeting. Yeah, that's the spot.
There you have it. Thanks for joining us for the largest gathering of pharmacy professionals in the world and for the culmination of ASHP's 75th anniversary celebration. Be sure to visit ASHPTV.com for more video clips and interviews with ASHP leaders. And finally, keep an eye out for our special mid-year meeting wrap-up edition of ASHP TV in January.